What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cashed Out, and welcome to the first episode of our Tech News Rundown, where I'm going to be able to share with you guys some of the news stories that I found and I think are pretty interesting. And over the past couple of days, actually, there's been kind of a slow news day in terms of tech. Everything that I've been seeing news-wise has just been Black Friday deals or Cyber Monday deals. So it's just a bunch of silliness and ads and stuff like that. So not a ton of crazy news stories, but there's a few that I thought were pretty interesting that I wanted to run through with you guys today. And the first one is about Spotify. Now, Spotify has mentioned that they're going to be getting rid of their car view mode from their app. For those of you that aren't familiar with the car view mode, or if you don't use Spotify, the car view mode is just a watered down version of the regular user interface, but it limits what you can do because it obviously assumes that you're in a car. Basically, this mode kicks on whenever Spotify detects that you're connected to an automobile's Bluetooth system, and it'll basically minimize the user interface to only allow you to be able to play, pause, skip forward, skip back, and like a song. You're not going to be able to add any playlists or do anything else besides those basic functionalities. It's meant to keep you safer when you're on the road so you're not playing around with your music options while you're driving. So Spotify mentioned that they're going to be getting rid of this feature in order to make room for new innovation, and based on some of the rumors and some of the things that are out there, it seems like this new innovation is going to be the Spotify car thing, and that's legitimately the name of what they're putting out, is the car thing. Now, the car thing is going to be Spotify's first piece of hardware. So basically what the car thing is, it's going to be just essentially a little screen with a dial and 4 buttons. And what those buttons are going to be used for, those are going to be for manual presets. So you can preset playlists to those buttons, and then the dial will be able to be used for navigation on the screen. Basically, the goal of the car thing is to allow you to be able to control Spotify using your voice and those manual controls, those 4 buttons and the dial, to be able to control Spotify when you're in your car. So I'm assuming from, I guess, the only use case I would think of is maybe like if you have an older car that doesn't give you the functionality to be able to control your music with the dials, or if you just have a more modern car that doesn't have that functionality. The car thing essentially would be that tool that would be the hardware that would be put on your dash, and you can control your Spotify using your voice and also those 4 preset dials, which to me, it really doesn't make any sense because you can actually control your Spotify using Siri, or I'm sure Google Voice can probably do the same thing, but you can control your Spotify using voice already. So paying extra to be able to put, a piece of hardware on your car dash just to be able to control Spotify, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's something that's super functional or super useful. So they're going to be getting rid of the car view. That's definitely happening. I think it's happened in some cases already. And from the looks of it, from the rumors, it seems like the car thing is going to be what they're pushing forward on. So we'll see how it works out. I personally won't be getting it because I'm actually excited that the car view mode is going away, because for the most part, I typically exit out of the car view as soon as I get in my car anyway, because I like to be able to adjust and do some things with my tracks while I'm on the go. It's a bad thing. I know it's not safe, but it's easier for me. If I'm hearing a song and I'm like, oh, I like that song, I don't want to have to like exit out of car view in order to add it to my playlist and do that stuff. I kind of try to do that on the fly. So don't tell anyone, but I kind of play around with my phone when I'm driving. I try not to do it too much, but I do it right then, because if I don't, sometimes I'll forget what I was trying to do or what song I was listening to. So that's the first story, Spotify getting rid of car view. So the next story that I found interesting was the hack of GoDaddy. It looks like GoDaddy's WordPress managed hosting system was hacked back in November 17th, and they mentioned that about 1.2 million customers are at risk of phishing attack. The hackers got access to the WordPress logins, the databases. They got access to the cPanel for those that were hosting their WordPress pages through GoDaddy's managed hosting services. GoDaddy's still investigating. They mentioned that they're still investigating the source of the hack. They've gone ahead and reset the passwords for everybody that has a managed WordPress hosting account with them, and they're working with an investigation team to figure out what's going on or how that happened. So that sucks to hear that this is happening. It seems like it's happening a lot. So if you do have a WordPress managed hosting account with GoDaddy, make sure you've reset your password, and if you don't feel safe with their security currently, be sure to look around, see if there's a possibility to be able to move to a different hosting service, and just look at their track record, make sure that they're not leaky as well. But this is something that's been happening a lot lately. Over the past couple of years, you hear so many people getting hacked. I think Panasonic just mentioned that they got hacked too here recently. Last year, I think some government agencies got hacked as well. So cybersecurity has been a huge talking point over the past couple years, and I think it's really going to pick up more now that we have so many more people doing things online. I mean, because of COVID over the past year, almost everybody's shopping online. You got grandmas, you got people that weren't shopping online that are buying things online now, and some of those people aren't used to being online. They aren't used to the measures and the security measures you need to take, which is something that if you're not doing something extra to keep yourself safe online, make sure you look into that, whether that's using a VPN or whether that's just having tougher passwords. And something that honestly most people don't think about is making sure that you're not putting a lot of your personal information out there on social media. I mean, Facebook is one of probably the most notorious places in terms of finding personal information. I mean, you can just skim through somebody's Facebook page and find the most important dates in their lives. You can find their family members' names, their mother's names. You can find so much information that people are freely giving out online through social media. So that's just one thing that you can do, a basic thing that you can do, which is just kind of keep more to yourself. You don't have to share everything that happens in your life on social media. Kind of be a little bit more private, because right now it's a very, very tense climate in terms of online security. That's it for today, guys. Just wanted to share with you guys a couple news stories that I thought were interesting. Since they're tech-based, I figured it'd be something that our community would enjoy. So if you like this video, be sure to like, comment below, let me know what you guys think about these stories. Let me know what you guys think about Spotify or what's going on with GoDaddy. And if there are some other news stories that you've seen that you think would be interesting to talk about, go ahead and comment those below. Would love to see those as well. So if you like this video, like I mentioned, be sure to like it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and tune in next time right here. Cashed Out. Take it easy, guys.